Mommy? Do you love me, Mommy? 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 Don't ever leave me.
Of course I love you. I love you more than anything in the whole world. I would never leave my...
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off right there. But when you get to the part where you tell your son you love him, really emphasize you love him. Give him a hug.
Okay.
Okay, we want to feel it. Okay?
Okay.
So start again at forever and ever.
Okay. Mommy will always be right here, forever and ever.
Do you love me, Mommy?
Of course I love you. I love you more than anything in the whole world. I would never leave my angel.
Please don't ever leave me, Mommy.
No, I'll never leave you. Mr. Chesterfield.
Please don't leave me, Mommy. Mommy! Mommy! Mommy!
How long would you say?
Well, I'll be conservative and say she's been dead 17 to 20 hours. I'll be back.
What are you doing?
Special Agent Sawyer, FBI.
I don't care if you're the goddamn Pope. You're tampering with police evidence.
Smith, are you the officer in charge here?
I might be. Why? Does it turn you on?
We're investigating a serial killer.
Is that like a homicide to you? Listen, sweetheart, the paperwork is already done. Go on home.
Perhaps you have a little bit of explaining to do.
Explaining? What are you talking about?
The ligature marks on the neck imply death by strangulation. The sparse blood loss shows that the heart was stopped before the wrists were cut. Her lips and fingertips are blue, which implies she's been dead for over 17 hours. Perhaps you noticed the locks of hair missing and that her nipples have been chewed off. But I'm sure you had a perfectly logical explanation.
You talk real smart, lady. But I don't care about your psycho killer theories. Her wrist was cut and the knife was found in her hand.
Callie Johnson. Should we call forensics?
Whoa, hold on. I'm in charge here.
Not anymore, you're not. It's out of your league. Let's just get in and out. I don't want this to be any more painful than it already is.
Hey, we don't have to do this, you know. It isn't our job to inform the families.
We have to check and see if anyone knows where Callie was yesterday afternoon. Seems everywhere I look, I see the ghost of another girl we could have saved. Hi. Can I help you? Callie Johnson?
Yeah? Where did you get that? This is the most recent one. I hope it helps.
Thank you. I know this isn't the best time, but do you have any idea where Stephanie was yesterday afternoon? Did she have any appointments? Did she leave any notes?
No.
Callie, did Stephanie say anything to you about where she was going? What about the ID? Do you know why she had your ID? I think Callie knows more than she wants to let on. Something about that ID doesn't make sense.
You think so? Nah, I think it was just nerves. Twins. I was starting to believe in ghosts.
Yeah, it makes me think of theology class back at St. Mary's.
What do you mean?
Some religions believe that twins represent the separation of the body and spirit. If one dies, the living twin carries out the burden of the other.
Well, don't tell that to Callie.
It's a match, even down to the hair and eye color.
You know, I know I should know this, but why strangulation? Why not just shoot them or stab them?
It's intimate. It involves touch. He wants to be close to his victims when he kills them, probably to fulfill some displaced emotional need. My guess, it's got something to do with his mother.
Well, now it's Oedipal? He wants to have sex with women who remind him of his mother?
Well, not necessarily. There's no evidence of penetration. He just nurses from them like an infant.
Yeah, but he's getting more destructive. I mean, those weren't just hickeys.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this. The last victims were found out in the open, nothing covering them. This last one was made to look like a suicide, and the one before that, a drowning. It's like he wants to hide what he's done.
Well, of course he wants to cover his tracks. He doesn't want to get caught.
It's more than that.
What, you're saying he feels remorse?
Impotence. He realizes that killing isn't a cure, only a temporary relief, like a drug. The root of his pain is in the spirit of these women, what they represent. How does one kill the spirit?
Beats the hell out of me. You need me for anything else? Raquel. Go home and get some sleep.
Sleep when I'm tired. Then I get this guy that kills me.
Yeah, that's the spirit. You know, when we ran the plates to verify Stephanie's information, they brought up a parking citation that was issued the day of her death.
How close to her death?
An hour. 2 at most, but it gets better. The ticket was reportedly paid off at 3 o'clock that afternoon over the phone with her credit card.
She'd been dead nearly 6 hours. Well, if you were a serial killer, where'd you meet your victim?
You'd just as soon find a condom in a monastery. Figuratively speaking, of course.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid our service just ended.
Actually, we were wondering if you had a minute. I'm Agent Sawyer. This is Agent McCaleb, FBI.
What can I do to help you?
We're investigating a girl that disappeared yesterday. Perhaps you might have seen her.
Well, the church is closed on Friday. There wouldn't have been anyone here, well, except for my son Linus. No, I'm sorry. I don't recognize her.
Your son?
Well, not my natural son, to be sure. He was adopted when this was still an orphanage. But he helps me keep the place shipshape.
Do you think he'd mind speaking with us?
I don't see why not. He's got a room just the other side of the theater.
Theater?
It's used mostly for storage, but we do manage to put on small plays from time to time, usually around the holiday season. You know, you have to pardon me for my lack of Christian hospitality, but I have an appointment across town I have to get to.
Doing a wedding?
No, actually, it's a poker game.
Hey, thanks for your help. Hi. Linus? I'm Agent McCaleb. This here is Agent Sawyer.
We need to ask you some questions.
Sure. Come on in. Sorry this place is such a blessed mess. But I was about to make myself a snack. Would you two like something to drink? Some cocoa?
No, thanks.
I had to give up coffee because it just made me too jittery.
Actually, we wanted to speak with you about a girl who disappeared yesterday. Her car was parked just up the street. Perhaps you may have seen her or where she was headed. Stephanie Johnson.
There's two of them.
Yes, they're twins.
Twins. Actually, I haven't seen her. Or either one of them, for that matter. I'm sure you two will find her. She'll probably come home in a couple of days with a Vegas hangover or something.
Matthew 10:28. What's that?
It's just a quote.
Do not fear he who is able to destroy the body, but unable to kill the soul, but rather he who is able to destroy both the body and soul in hell. Interesting choice.
Well, the spirit is all we have, Agent Sawyer. I mean, to me, it's like the coffee mug is the body, basically. And the cocoa, that's what really matters. So if you guys will excuse me, I've got a ton of chores to do. I've got to get this place cleaned up. Could you please not play with that? I really don't want it broken. It's very special.
Sorry.
So if I hear of anything or see anything at all, then you two will be the first to know.
Thanks for your time, Linus. Please feel free to give us a call.
Sure.
Thank you.
Come now, Linus. The Lord will absolve you of all your sins. That's a good boy.
And the boy broke from his shackles, and he wept no more. Goodbye, Mommy. Goodbye, Father.
Sawyer. Hey, Jake. A lead? What kind of lead?
Who is it?
Detective Sawyer. Sorry to bother you so late. I need to speak with you in Cali. May I come in?
Sure.
Callie!
I told you everything I know.
Please, Callie, if you're not straight with me, other girls are going to suffer like your sister. Why did she have your ID?
It was an audition. My audition. I couldn't go, so I sent Stephanie in my place. I figured no one would know the difference.
Allie, why didn't you say something earlier?
I don't know. I felt guilty.
Damn it, Raquel. Why do you have to be so damn righteous? Raquel? Come out slowly. No funny shit, man. I won't miss.
Where was the audition?
I don't know. Something about a church?
Wait here. Jake! Call 911! above your head. I'll give you one more chance.
Mommy? Where are you, Mommy? There you are, Mommy. I was afraid you left me again. But now we can be together forever and ever and ever.